In today's video, I will be playing Minecraft, but I can't touch certain colors such as red, blue, and many more. And if I do touch them, I have to make a new world and start from scratch. My goal in each world is to make an iron pickaxe without touching the certain color, so watch till the end to see if I can do it. The first color we're going to start with is red, obviously, because it's the first color on the rainbow. And of course, I had to spawn far away from all other trees. We begin with some simple wood. 5 should do the trick, and then we can move on. How fantastic is this? There's already a vein of 3 iron right there. It's about as good of a spawn as I could have gotten. Though I won't be lucky for this entire video, you'll see what happens later. The furnace has been created, so we're just going to put those right by each other because I don't think it'll go too far from spawn. Get this iron while we're at it, because this is going to be what actually makes sure that I complete the challenge. And hey, we got some coal. Coal at the bottom, iron at the top, and we wait. 1 iron ingot, 2 iron ingots. I kind of pre-fired that when I said that a little bit before I actually got it. And we're almost there. 3 iron ingots. And let's just make this iron pickaxe. And with that, we got an iron pickaxe in Minecraft without touching any red. I didn't even see any red, I'm pretty sure. The only red I saw was some red flowers. I promise not every color is going to be this easy. So before you guys start to think that this challenge isn't as cool as you might think it is, let's just quickly move on to the next color. The next color I'm going to do is green. And I'm choosing this next because this is going to be the hardest color to do, honestly. Luckily, I happened to spawn on some snow, so I can skim past this green. How am I gonna get to the trees? Let's think about this real quick. Just don't touch the leaves or that green stuff. And no, those leaves falling down don't count. I don't even know how to determine if those hit me or... Should have known something like this was going to happen. The dirt block under me turned to green. You know what? I don't want to quit, so I'm just going to make a new world. Okay, well, technically I did quit, but I don't mean quit like entirely. Next world, and we already have green. Next world, and we already have green. Hopefully, 3rd time's the charm. I shouldn't find green this time. And will I ever find a world without green? Okay, here I am, and I don't know if this is much better than just spawning right on green. My thought, though, is that I can take some sand and, like, put it around a birch tree, because I don't know why it's specifically a birch tree. Actually, that's not really going to help me much, but... Hey, remember in the intro when I said I can't mine green stuff? Well, you know, let's make a little bit of an exception, because this challenge is probably going to be impossible without that rule. And because of that, I'm going to use that to my advantage by mining some of this dirt. Claim the wood, please. No. Okay, I was so close there because the current's like pulling me towards the dirt. I didn't touch it, I swear. Best thing to do is probably just to make my crafting table now. All right, now all we have to do is find some dirt. Not dirt, some stone. And how am I going to do that without hitting the grass? Let's just figure that out. I could mine straight down, but then I'd reach water, and I don't want to do that. Take this crafting table with me real quick. Some stone is right over there, so I'm going to try to get that stuff. There's a tree right over me, though, so I just need to watch out for him. Okay, if I just get these leaves out of here, then I should be pretty safe. Actually, I'll probably need more stone so I can make that furnace, so let's just do that in a quick second. We're going down. While I'm in here and not really doing much, I'm going to clarify some rules, because I know the whole I can mine green blocks thing is kind of weird, but I think as long as I don't pick up the green blocks, I'm fine. Yes, I know I'm picking up the dirt blocks, but they convert into dirt. They're not grass the whole time, so I'd say it counts. Is that cheating just so I can make the challenge possible? Maybe you could say that, but come on, if you were doing the challenge, you would do the same thing. Let's be real. I don't even have coal that I can use to like make torches, so it's just gonna be dark this whole time. Hope a mob doesn't sneak up on me. Where's this water coming from? I don't know, but I don't want to find out. But all I do know now is that I got a lot of pickaxes. Anything but getting coal or iron. Even coal would be great. I don't need as bad as iron, but anything... Holy crap, I can't believe it. I actually found coal. Hopefully I find enough to where I can make torches too. And I think it's my lucky day, because I think I just did. And I ran out of sticks. Wow, that's just sweet. We actually do have to go back up here. Mined in the weirdest spots ever. What the heck is this? Alright, I think we're back where we were earlier. Now let's make those darn torches so I can actually see. Okay, I tried to go down here, and then I reached a certain point, and then it was just water, so maybe I should just stay at a while like this. I was considering make my challenge harder because last run was so easy, but I'm glad I didn't, because I literally just got super lucky last run. What the heck is this? Guys, heard a bat somewhere. Oh my gosh, I found coal and copper, I guess. Copper's fine, but it's not what I need in this challenge. Oh my gosh, I found iron. It's gonna be a one vein though, I can already tell. Hold up, there's 2. Please just 3. I'm literally this close. This is just cruel. I'm so freaking close to completing this challenge, and then you strip me of 1 iron and my pickaxe breaks. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just busted open a, like, wall of water, and it just blew away, like, all my freaking torches, so that was just great. Remember when the challenge just run was just not touching green? Now it's just finding iron. I didn't even make my furnace. I just realized that. I do definitely have enough stone to make one, though. Let's go. I finally found my freaking iron. Oh my gosh, should I claim that? Okay, I did. Okay, well, there was another thing iron anyway, so it probably would have been fine, but let's just make our crafting table and get on out of here. Not our crafting table, our furnace, whatever. Coal at the bottom, iron at the top, and we wait. I meant to get freaking Coke Zero with this, but I accidentally got normal Coke, so that's great. And I asked for a small, and they got me large. They just don't like me, I guess. Anyway, let's make this iron pickaxe already. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, let's stick it at that out of here. Iron pickaxe, let's go. We finally did it. And now after this super long color to do, let's move on to something a little bit easier. Okay, the next color we're going to be doing is blue. And wow, this is a pretty good place to spawn. Now, the only thing I can really think of in Minecraft that's blue is like ice and water. So just don't touch water. How am I going to... Okay, the problem with this is that I can't find any freaking trees. Oh, they actually have a desert temple over there, though. Let's see what's over there. What do these guys got? Hopefully something that resembles a tree. Ho ho ho, that's a blue bed. It's a teal bed technically, but it's also blue. Let's be real here. Can I even get into this house? What's inside? Just bread. I don't need bread. Bread would be nice, but this is like a world I'm only gonna use once, so not really. I just need wood. That's all I freaking need, bro. Oh, this is a lot of green in here. Luckily, I could touch green now, thankfully. I'm being a little relaxed with the running because I might run out of hunger. And I say that as I continue to run because you know what? I'm fine. Okay, is that gold? What the flip? How do you even find gold this high up? What coordinates are we at? I actually made them to where you can see now. We're at Y4. There's no way. Oh, I was looking at the chunk because of course we're actually at Y70 flipping 6. So yeah, maybe I should have taken some bread because I forgot that I'd be running. Oh my goodness, we found something. Now the question is, will I be able to get over there without touching the water? Oh no. No, don't do this to me. I have to cross this thing. I can't use sand. Sand's super easy to mine, but I can't use it to get across. So I gotta use these blocks, assuming it'll even let me mine them. Which it won't. What am I gonna do? The shortest gap is probably like over here, so let's try that. Sneak real quick. Yep, that's what happens to all the sand. Okay, I can see how that would work. That would take a really long time, though. Is there an easier way to go about this? Hold up. Do they merge over there? If you see that sand stuff over there, I'm gonna try to give you guys a good look, but it might converge like right there, so I'm trying to think maybe that's my key. In my one red block of sand, we're just gonna put that right there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They're so close. So freaking close. And they won't let me have any fun. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This challenge should not be as hard as I'm making it. So I'm just gonna take the upper. I'm just gonna take a dip right into the water. Yep, there we go. This is about as unlucky as I could have got with this spot. Let's try a new world. Alright, this is much better. I literally already see trees. This is how a run like this should be going. We're even in a spruce biome. How cool is that? Oh, I think I found one. Am I safe to just drop down? I see a good amount of coal, but I have not seen even a trace of... Nope, I see iron. I see iron. How am I going to drop down there without dying? Let's just jump. I meant to click the jump button. I accidentally clicked shift, but there's a skelly. Don't worry, if I can lure this guy into the sunlight, I should be okay. Maybe. Where is this kid? Okay, this dude is straight up in the sun, but he's not taking any damage. That's nice. He is in the sun. What more do you want me to do, Minecraft? What? This is so stupid. Wow, that's convenient that I happen to be at just a little hunger that I can't freaking recharge my health. Nice. This is the type of situation where you actually need a sword. I haven't used a sword one time this whole run, but this one I'll actually need it. I think the only tools I've even used are an axe and a pickaxe, obviously. I've used a pickaxe, in fact, every single one of these runs. Is it possible to get coal with a wooden pickaxe? I don't know, because I was thinking that's why I needed to get a stone pickaxe, besides obviously getting iron, but I don't know. Okay, I need to get that iron, so I'm thinking of getting revenge on this kid. I gotta have really good aim on this. Now, if I'm lucky enough to somehow find that spot I was just in, then I can be fine. That was dumb, bro. I was like taking damage from nothing. Though he might equip one of my weapons and then it's going to be possible to defend myself against him. And I hope he doesn't do that. Okay, so oh my gosh, I'm actually in a very OP spot, at least compared to where I was last time. I'm going to drop down without even taking much damage at all. I don't know why I stopped running, but if I get my sword to wherever the flip it is, then I should be okay. What is this damage? Why does he do so much? Okay, luckily, well, miraculously, it happened to be that I got my sword last. What is this guy's aim? This guy's impossible to go. This game just doesn't make any sense. Okay, it spawned me in a new spot. Where am I? Okay, I recognize this spot, so I think I am going the correct way. At least the same way I went last time. Okay, he died in a single hit. I didn't even have my sword. Get some iron. If this is a 2-vein, bro. Don't tell me, bro. It's fine. I might be able to find some other iron here. Any iron. There's freaking trillions of copper and coal, but not any iron I see. Okay, get away because I see that skeleton, and skeletons in Java are like insane for no reason. So let's just get out of there. This challenge should not be taking this freaking long, bro. This game thinks it's funny giving me 2 veins for every single ore. I don't know. I'm gonna try going over here. Though there's mobs every 2 blocks, so that might be a struggle. Oh my gosh, there's iron. Okay. Dude! Oh my gosh. If you don't know what that was a creeper. I don't know if you guys heard that. But hey, wow, we managed to get out of there pretty effortlessly. If it wasn't for that creeper, we would have had no dangers that whole time. Now let's find that crafting table and I guess also make a furnace. And then we are rocking and rolling. A little cheeky furnace. And there we go. We're cooking up the iron. So let's take another sip. I guess I take a sip this every time I cook up iron for some reason. So I'm gonna guard myself off here. Boarded myself off in this little capsule or structure, I guess. There we go. 4 iron ingots, and we can make our pickaxe. Pickaxe. There we go. We have made the iron pickaxe without touching any blue. Now I think it is fitting to finish off on one last color. So let's just give it a try. Now the final color I'm going to do is white. I know you might be saying, hey, didn't you say we were going to do a bunch of other colors? Save that for part 2 because I did not think this would take as long as it has. And let's just see what our world is. Are you serious? Let's just make a new world already. And by the way, yes, sand does count as white, at least to me. It's probably more yellow, but if I did a no yellow, then that would literally be my only threat. Actually, I did no red, and the only thing that's really red in Minecraft is like mushrooms, redstone, and red flowers, so. Save it for part 2. Save it for part 2. Okay, what are the chances we are... Okay, well, we're in a spruce biome, so I guess that's understandable, but we actually spawned right next to a snowy little area. So we're just gonna go the opposite direction of that thing. Hey, what the heck? I see a lot of coal, but not a lot of iron. I guess you could say that about every cave in this game. Oh my gosh! Okay, go before he kills me. Is he still there? I don't know, but I don't want to risk it. But I need this cave. Okay, my idea was that I was going to make the creeper explode, but no, the skeleton just shot me anyway. Should I do a sacrifice? Before I do a sacrifice, what are my coordinates? 5, -120. Let's just drop my stuff real quick. I sacrifice myself. Where's the creeper? Dude, I hate this game. I think that hit the skeleton, so hey, at least I can live with knowing that. What the heck? That's like one of the trees you find above those things underground. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, what are my coordinates again? It was like -120, so I need to get over there. I'm not even close to -120. I don't know how I ended up over there. Get out of these berries! There's my stuff. And I'm gonna do all this just for a skeleton to be there anyway, so I'm gonna be excited about that one. Hold up, I don't see one. Are we good? We might be good. Okay, I have way less stone than I would have thought I did. Holy crap, I need to make some stone tools. Okay, get these coordinates off my screen. I don't even need them anymore. All right, let's try to get this coal. I think I literally only need like 1 thing of coal, honestly. Okay, that spider is freaking flying up to get me, so I'm not even gonna risk that. I did all that for some coal. I didn't even get my iron. And coal is freaking everywhere in this game. Oh, okay, so I ran over here and I also found snow. Great. Oh my gosh, bro, there's snow over here. If I go over there, there's probably snow. What'll I do? Next idea, we're gonna... What the heck? Oh, wow. Isn't this the cave I was just in? Hey, that would have been a much safer cave to go through, by the way. I know those statements kind of contradict each other, but I don't actually think it was the same cave, so. I don't even know what to do, bro. There's like no good cave systems that don't like freaking kill you. Might have to mine down. It has to happen. Let's make some torches, but let's be really lax on these torches because I don't have a lot of coal. By lax, I mean I made a single torch or a single thing of torches. Hey, what do you know? I found even more coal. I'm tired of coal, bro, which I didn't think I'd be saying that. 15 torches now. How about them apples? I love hearing these mob sounds, by the way. They are so pleasing. Yep, there we go. Holy crap, I can already see a skeleton on standby. Not a worth it risk. Okay, what? How did I find Lapis before iron? What Y am I at? Okay, I went down one, but I found Lapis at Y47. Lapis shows up in the weirdest spots, man. Okay, I can't even lie. I'm getting so tired of mining already, bro. Just give me the darn iron. This isn't even interesting to watch or play. It's not my fault, bro. Sorry. All this stone has like a kind of like yellow tint to it because the torch, and it makes me so mad because I keep thinking I found iron, but I didn't. Hey, more coal. Yeah, hey. You know you have too much coal when you start needing more sticks and not more coal. And I'm talking about making torches here. Did I take my crafting table with me? Oh, great. I didn't. I'm gonna have to come all the way back up here to get not only more sticks, but also my crafting table. Hold up, hold up. Please. This is amazing. Holy crap. I thought this would have taken eons, but I made it. Now let's just get out of here. This is a fancy staircase I made. Almost there, almost there. Come on. Trick myself. There's my crafting table, but I need sticks too. And it's daytime. Perfect. But don't forget, can't touch white. If I touch white, I actually throw the whole challenge, so. Too lazy to go get that crafting table, though it won't be that hard, so I'm actually just going to make a new one. Peak laziness right here. Furnace. Perfect. I was about to make a stone pickaxe for some reason. Just convert the rest of these to sticks, but I don't even care anymore because I know I'm done. Coal at the bottom, iron at the top. We are missing one thing though. The drink. So close, please, please. Get it, get it, get it. Yes! Let's mine with it just to feel satisfying. There we go. We did it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. That video took so much longer than I expected, except for that first world with the red color. I feel like this will be fun. I plan on making a part 2 and maybe even a part 3. It depends. There's a lot of colors I can go through. Like, subscribe if you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next Lanimate Gaming video.